Hey, welcome back. This week we continue south and visit Baranof Warm Springs.
Okay, where are we going?
We are going to Baranof Hot Springs from Packets Bay. I don't even think it's been an hour.
Yeah, it's been just an hour.
So
Exactly.
that's pretty nuts. I think it was like 8 miles away. We were going 7.5 here until now. But the wind's behind us. And then we're going around this first tree island.
Tree
On the map. That's called Wooded Cove. And it's supposed to be pretty bomb-proof.
What is?
This Wooded Cove.
Oh, okay. That's where we're going?
Yeah, hopefully there's room.
Yeah, this is a really popular anchorage, apparently. But, I mean, like, we've been one of, like, a couple boats, maybe, in every anchorage. We're, like, usually alone for the first, like, oh my god, quarter moments. We're usually alone for the first, like 12, 15 hours, and then, like, a boat comes when we leave. So we've been really lucky. I think we're a little north for the time, like, the season, but every night we've been going to a different anchorage, and by early August, we have to be in Ketchikan. So we're going to be cruising down the coast. Different anchorage every night. We want to get there by like August 1st or August 2nd. So we got 10 more anchorages to go, 10 more nights to go. Hopefully the weather is cooperative to our plans.
All right, so we made it to Baranof,
He's been here for a while.
and so basically this is $30 a night, this dock, and then you just get direct access to like the hot spring, the cabin with the hot spring, but it's like self-paid, like there's nobody there working, you just like give your $30, and it's first come first serve. So right now it looks like it's full, which is fine, we can anchor. But how cool is this? I'm so stoked to be here. A sailboat was getting ready to leave as soon as we arrived, so we circled around for a few minutes and took their place as they left. Baranof Warm Springs isn't really a town in the usual sense. It's a boardwalk threaded along the shoreline, a handful of cabins, and a community that appears with the summer. It's small, simple, and impossible not to fall in love. As you walk up the boardwalk, you'll run into bathhouses. They sit right on the water, and each tub fills with hot spring water that comes directly from the source up the hill. A short walk up the boardwalk takes you to the natural springs. They're right beside the river, a few simple rock pools with constant geothermal heat. Because it's such a wild area, you see a lot of wildlife here, especially bears. People in the community mention bears passing through pretty regularly, so it's worth being loud on the trail.
Gives you full sense of security on here. I like it.
Yep.
Having a great time.
My heart is beating so fast right now. I'm like so scared.
Just remember, we gotta go back that way.
Okay, like what happens if there's like a bear in our path?
Like on here.
If you keep going, the path climbs towards Baranof Lake. We decided to skip the hike to the lake and spent most of our time resting in the natural geothermal springs.
So hot.
This is crazy! I wouldn't trust that. I don't know how to sail alone. He's absolutely insane. Yeah, so he's nuts. I value my life, so I won't be doing that. Oh. What?
Baranof Warm Springs is one of several geothermal features on Baranof Island, formed where groundwater moves deep enough into bedrock to be heated by residual geothermal energy. When that water rises back to the surface, it emerges as a hot spring. The springs here discharge at roughly 50 to 52 degrees Celsius, about 122 degrees Fahrenheit, with a mineral profile dominated by sodium, carbonate, and silica. That chemistry is typical for springs that circulate through granite bedrock, which is what makes up most of the island.
You don't like it here? You can't go in the water. This pool is like 10 times less hot than the one above it. It's still hot. Like the one above it's hot. But this one's like bearable. You can like sit in it for more than like 3 seconds. Dave's crazy again. Apparently there's like a hole that you can sit in down there, but...
From a physiological standpoint, soaking in hot spring water increases peripheral circulation, relaxes skeletal muscle, and can temporarily reduce joint stiffness. The heat also raises skin temperature enough to trigger mild vasodilation, which is why even short soaks feel restorative after cold, wet conditions. Long before scientific explanations existed, the Tlingit people recognized these effects. Oral histories describe the springs as places for healing, recovery, and rest, functions that align closely with what we now understand about hydrothermal therapy. Heat-induced relaxation, improved circulation, and the microbial and mineral properties of natural water. At Baranof, the combination of geothermal heat, glacial runoff, and steep terrain creates one of the more unique spring systems in southeast Alaska, a warm water refuge in a cold, high-energy coastal ecosystem.
Yet another place we had like all to ourselves. It's insane. Okay, our weapon of the trip is our signal horn and bear spray. The first thing someone said to us was like, make sure you bring all of your bear protection. Be bear prepared. So, really nervous to leave this spot, but I guess we have to.
We had no bear troubles along the trail back and stopped in the bathhouses before heading home for the night. The bathhouses are maintained by the community, and there are simple use instructions that involve rinsing and cleaning up after your stay.
Oh. My Bubba?
So like missing?
I don't know.
Mornings in the tub.
Start a podcast.
Thanks for joining us. Join us next week as we sail across Chatham Strait and into Frederick Sound to Sandman Bight.